For evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. This evening we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Kevin Gausman is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Barnhart has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now.
Batting third.
Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Garrett Cole gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a hard liner. Foul. 1 strike now from Cole. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping in, Trey Mancini. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. Yelich is under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Stepping in, Orlando Arcia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Heading out towards shallow right. Mancini is there. One pitch, one out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Line drive to left. Erdman is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
In now, Manny Pena. Strike one to start the at-bat. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Escobar moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go. In is Joey Votto now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Lays off 1-0.
Votto.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Eduardo Escobar is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. No balls and a strike to count. And he misses with it. 1-1. Votto leads off first with one away. Fouled away. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So coming to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. One ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. One ball, one strike to count. A runner on first with two away. 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds leave one. There. Striding in, Eric Thames, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mancini is there. Makes the play, one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now to the plate.
Garrett Cole.
Ready now, Lutz. He
Now
was a
batting.
strikeout victim
Number
in his first
12.
try. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Line toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the third. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Grounded to the right. Thames moving to his right, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
All even now, 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 23. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Off for the Brewers.
So stepping in, number 18. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in
now here's a ball hit high and deep as straightaway right field. Mancini is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-1 to count. One and two now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Takes this the other way to right. Mancini is going to have room out there as he puts this away. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Mancini stands at first with 1 out. Count now a ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
3-1 to him now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Eduardo Escobar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
2 out with the man at first. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. It remains. In now, Mike Moustakas. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Irvin sprinting after it. And they can't run it down. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now in the box, Manny Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit sharply on the ground. To his right, Suarez. And quickly there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. That'll bring in Phillip Irvin. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Fouled off. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds are down in. Stepping up now, Garrett Cole.
The Brewers, the pitcher, Garrett.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lutz. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. Hard on the ground towards short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Stepping in now, number 18. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
and they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
In is Christian Yelich. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So here is Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Yelich on second. Arcia on at first with 2 down. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Standing in, Jose Peraza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready now for Cincinnati. Number 23. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Digging in, Trey Mancini. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He has been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
In there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Reds leave 1. They trail things here 2. Anthony Swarzak is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Anthony.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
2-1 the count. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Suarez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the seventh. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Peraza comes up with it. And there are two away now.
The first baseman, number 7, Eric Thames.
Now at the plate, Eric Thames, head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a
Garrett Cole.
Ready once again, Joey Votto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Shohei Ohtani gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ladies and gentlemen,
down the left field line and deep.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
And that will end up a foul ball.
Shohei Ohtani.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Pitch is popped up. Thames has a play. 1 away.
Now batting,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Phillip Ervin. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
2-2 the count.
On the ground near home. That's a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Grimm been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Now playing lefty.
And he popped him up. Peraza over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 18 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
1-1 the count now. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Settling in now, Christian Yelich. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Mitch Steinberg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1 the count now. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. Digging in, number 2. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Garcia will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. From the belt, the pitch, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And 8 innings of leading off the inning, Orlando Arcia, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Number 2 is there, and he has it for the out. So striding forward now, Avisail Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Barnhart corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Mike Moustakas will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So striding in, Trey Mancini. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic. Watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Two-run game, last of the ninth with two away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Milwaukee took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole earns his 8th victory of the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Kevin Gossman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Kenley Jansen closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight.